Hey there folks, Peter here with BlackRock Business. Welcome back to the channel today. I'm going to cover an important topic. It's one that I touched on in the past, but I may have missed actually stretching it out and showing it to you. That is going to be how you would receive in inventory that you did not have on a purchase order. So it's not already ready to go. It's not all lined up with the purchasing and purchase order. Maybe it's something you grabbed at a show or something you grabbed at a market, and you just thought, hey, this would be cool to sell in my store. These are going to be objects and products that you did not purchase maybe directly from a vendor, or maybe you did, but you didn't use the purchase order apparatus, so you can't receive from a PO. And so we're just going to run through a receiving voucher without a PO. Before we do that, don't forget to click on the link down below. Get over to our QuickBooks Point of Sale Facebook group where you can ask questions about errors or workflows or training. We have a great community there and a lot of banter and a lot of answers happening. People such as myself and other experts who've been using this in their own stores, just like you, may have the answer that you are seeking. We're also on YouTube here, so if you hit the subscribe button down below, go ahead and get subscribed to our channel so you can get all the latest, greatest QuickBooks Point of Sale videos coming out all the time on this channel. All right, let's get down to it. Here we are in Point of Sale. You have not done a purchase order, and you either brought some stuff in a truck or your car, or you purchased it somewhere, or it arrived on your doorstep, but you did not use a purchase order. So you're simply going to go to Receiving Vouchers, which is the truck icon. It would make sense that you would want to either create a new vendor or use a vendor if you already got them in here. If you got this stuff from somewhere random, it might be a new vendor. So I'm just going to quickly add a vendor. We're going to call this guy the random vendor. And that's good enough. And if this is brand new stuff that you never carried before, then one by one, you're going to go on your drop down here and you're going to add a new item. I've taught you how to create an item in another video, so check that out if you don't know how to add a new item. You can do that right here. But otherwise, you are just going to simply add the items that you want to receive into Point of Sale to this voucher. Make sure they have the correct quantities and cost. This one right here doesn't even have a cost. And we're gonna do, I don't know, $8. And yeah, you can just go ahead and receive them right in like this. This is going to populate your quantities into your inventory so that you can then sell them. I had a couple other videos. The reason why I'm doing this one is I had a couple other videos and they were always receiving from PO. So in this case, you're just going to create a straight up voucher, skipping the PO. Billing info, you might not have an invoice. Maybe you have a receipt, but you're going to want to put your invoice number, receipt number, something like that. Make sure this is unchecked. Otherwise, it's going to create something in QuickBooks accounting that's harder to track. By leaving it unchecked and putting in an invoice number, this way it will create an open bill in QuickBooks accounting, and then you can record your payment method there, however it is, and that will go ahead and put in your expense for you. So there you have it. If you feel like keeping paper around, you can save and print. A lot of people are just going to save only, and this will populate these right into your Point of Sale inventory. Some people are going to turn this message off. This is just saying that the voucher cost we put up here is different than the costs that it's seen before. Are you sure you want them to be different? It's asking you if you'd like to review and make them right. No, we don't want to review them, or we can review them later. But we just want to get the job done, and those were the correct costs. So we say no. No, we don't need to review them. There you go. Now you have entered in this receiving voucher, and you have products and quantities in your Point of Sale like they should be without ever using a PO. I don't recommend it. I really do recommend using the PO, but I know from time to time you need to just receive things in. And this is the correct method to do it, instead of just going on your item list and typing in quantities and numbers all over the place without ever doing the receiving. You want to make sure and do the receiving. All right, my name's Peter with BlackRock Business. Thanks for coming along on this. Another wonderful adventure in the QuickBooks Point of Sale world. If this was a helpful video to you, go ahead and smash that like button down below, and I hope you have a stupendous evening. Bye-bye.